Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Houston Cougars and the Utah Utes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Utah's offense will have the football first. Wayshawn Parker found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak, and the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Utes come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. They're all over it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cougars offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, Amari Thomas. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. You just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Looking downfield, it's Wigman. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off balance with that play call.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bray. Defense all over him.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Bray. Nice move there. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And into the end zone, and he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there, but whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Wegman. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out wide left, it's Walker. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A little release to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Quickly complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Here's a give to Parker. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Trying to do it himself. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Handoff for Parker. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Look out! And it's a sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Rush is on. He sacked this defense all over it. The Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. The Houston offense comes onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Sets his feet. It's Wigman. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Got a man. It's Thomas. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Young. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Time to take a shot. And he almost had a pick.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The run inside. It's Hughes. Runs through a tackle. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Briggs. Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. On the return. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That fumble in Russ territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
Intercepting, the defense has set him up. Running wide open down the gut of the field. No pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Utes.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Cougars sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Finds a crease. It's Hughes. Oh, what a move to get open. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offside. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Looking for a productive play on first down. Sets his feet. It's Wegman. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Hughes. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Right side, it's Sanford. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll need a bunch on second down. Quick give. It's Hughes. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Well, I love the fight from this offense on this drive especially, and they've been physical, and they've had a lot of success moving it down the field, running the football. They're trailing by 2 possessions. Down in the red zone, 3rd down here. This is critical. They have got to be able to score a touchdown and cut this thing and make it a 1-possession game. It'll be interesting to see what they dial up on 3rd down there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Well, on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism, and you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here. Shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Tells the run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Parker. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Parker. All over him immediately.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Parker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. There is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air, it's Wigman. Heaves it on the run. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Drops back on first down. With the catch, it's Young. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Left side, it's Walker. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws into the middle of the field. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Sells to run, looking to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now... put up points before going to the locker room. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for them?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
The give on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Right back to the well. Hard running there. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Brady. Swamped immediately.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary.
Oh, it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep. On that one. The Utes will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here.
Snags it, and there's running room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First down and 10. Zelzaran wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Broussard. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! That one will give them the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacked on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Back's got it on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here. Make it look like a little bit of run. Slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast. Slip it to them. Try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, it's Hughes. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hughes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his...
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
The Utes want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They'll move the wide receiver. They think there's room to run to the right here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Out wide left, it's Brink. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Off play action on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on second down. In the backfield, it's Walker.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to get started. slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's 3rd and long. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. The give to the lone running back. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to it. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moves the pocket. It's Dampier. Got rid of it just in time.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play it.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. The throw. Right side, it's Walker.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. ears are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Hughes. Made a defender miss. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Houston. They've got the lead here in the fourth. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. To throw, it's Dampier. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got his man across the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Finds his tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Quarterback keeper. Here's a little room there. The 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Tough run here. It's Hughes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that, because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
This is the football equivalent of throwing in the towel, or no mas, as they will concede defeat.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because